Hey YouTube, you're watching Brett's iPod Help, and in this video I'm going to go through some of the new features found in iOS 5. Now Apple did have their big WWDC event today, and they did announce a whole whack of stuff like Mac OS X Lion along with iCloud, but this video is mainly going to be focused on iOS 5 and all the features that are included with it. Alright, so let's kick things off with talking about the new notification system, and boy does it look beautiful. You can see in this picture right here that it just looks stunning. It looks a lot like the mobile notifier tweak that's in Cydia right now, and personally I'm really looking forward to this. This is what it looks like from the lock screen. You can see but it's all categorized, you can see the time and the notification right underneath, and if you want to open up the application that the notification came from, you just slide the alert and it'll automatically open up. And you can see right here that is so unintrusive, it just shows up at the top instead of the little pop-up, and if you want to go to see all the notifications, you just slide down and you can see it. Alrighty then, let's talk about the new camera features. Now, Apple did announce quite a few new features for the camera application, and since the iPhone 4 is probably almost the most popular photo-taking camera on Flickr, they did want to beef it up a little, so they added all these new features that I'm about to show you. And they did also add some quick launch applications for the lock screen, and all you need to do is just double tap and you get that button right next to the slide to unlock bar, so that's really nice. It doesn't even matter if you have a password, it'll automatically launch without that. And you also can use the volume up button to start taking photos, and I would imagine also start recording. And you can now pinch to zoom, which is really nice, really cool option instead of using the bar at the bottom. And now you have autofocus and auto exposure lock, so whenever you're like panning around you can set that locked so it doesn't automatically like change when you're moving around. And you can now edit your photos straight from your iPhone and then upload them straight from your iPhone, so that's really nice and really cool to see. And next, let's talk about the new Twitter integration into iOS, which is now system-wide. So apparently over 1 billion tweets are made per week, and Apple wanted to take advantage of this, and they integrated it straight into iOS. So you can see right here, someone is tweeting from their iPhone on the iOS, and it does have contacts integration, and it also have maps and location integration, so that's really nice and really awesome. And now this is something I'm really excited to see. You can now use your iDevice without having to connect it to your computer. You don't even have to have a computer to have an iDevice. You can now, right out of the box, set it up without your iTunes. So it's really awesome. And let's see some of the other photos here. You now do get software updates over the air, so you no longer need iTunes to update to the newest firmware. It's straight from the device, and now you can see Delta updates over the air. So again, that's really awesome, and I'm just so excited to see that. I've been waiting for it so long, and now it's in iOS 5. And now this is another thing I am super excited to see. It is called iMessage, and it is Apple's competitor to the BBM or the BlackBerry Messenger. It is completely universal over all iOS users, so if you have an iPhone, iPod Touch, or iPad, you can communicate with your friends over iMessage, and you hear some of the things that it includes. So you can see if the message has been delivered, if it has been read, whether they are typing, and whether it has been pushed to all devices, and you can also see what it kind of looks like on the iPad right there. And here's what it looks like, the notification on the iPhone, and what it looks like on the iPad. So it's really nice using the new notification system. And here's what it looks like on both devices, iPhone and iPad. And it's also what it's going to look like on the iPod Touch as well. And you can also send photos and videos straight from your device over iMessage. So it's really awesome to see, and I'm super excited to see this on the new iOS 5. And next up we have the new Reminders application that can be found in iOS 5. And what Reminders does is, well, it reminds you if you have like a meeting or something like that. And here's a picture of it right here, your trip to San Francisco. You have your little checklist, so you want to book a flight, book a hotel, rent a car, pick out a coat and umbrella, and that's really nice to see. And you can have groceries, your milk, your eggs, your bread, your soap, and that's really awesome to see, and you can just tick off whichever ones you complete. And right here, this is the Remind Me, so if you come into a certain location that you have preset, it will set a reminder and it will alert you, say like call your wife when you leave the meeting or something like that. So that's really awesome to see, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you will find it really useful. And last but certainly not least, we have the new Newsstand application. And what Newsstand does is it brings together all the news and magazine articles that you want to read into one application that can be found on your Springboard. And right here is the little store where you go and purchase or you subscribe to the newspapers and magazines that you want to be reading the most. And it is a paid service, so keep that in mind. And here's what it looks like on your home screen. It does automatically update per like issue of the magazine or the newspaper, so it's really awesome. And the front cover also does change, so you know when the new issue is out. So there still are over 200 new features that can be found in iOS 5. The reason why I don't keep going is I'm pretty sure you don't want to be hearing my voice for over an hour talking about the new features in iOS 5. iOS 5 does come out this fall. I know it's a bit long. It's a long time to be waiting, but patience is a virtue, and patience does give you rewards. Believe me, iOS 5 will be revolutionary, and all the new features I'm definitely positive that you are going to be liking. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my video on the new features of iOS 5, at least the ones that I found that you should know right now. So if you did like this video, please hit the like button. Also, if you aren't already, please subscribe up top, that little, I believe it's white button. Also comment down below as to how excited you are of iOS 5 and just how much you can't wait for it. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.